We have something new and really exciting planned for Dubai World Cup week this year, and it sounds like it's a long way away, but it will come around very quickly indeed for Tom Taaffe from Goffs, because he's the man with the ideas for the inaugural Dubai World Cup breeze-up sale. And tell us about it, because this is where it's going to happen.
Thank you, Laura. Yes, so we're in Dubai Racing Club's Parade Ring, and the horse will breeze on the 22nd of March, and they'll be sold here hopefully 5 o'clock, half 5, start sale on the 24th of March. The winner's circle will be where the horses will stand and be sold, and hopefully they'll be able to come back to the winner's circle over the coming years. And we'll have 5 or 6 other horses walking around the parade ring at the same time, which will be the next lot into the ring.
And you tell me that the breeze is going to take place over on the training track on the Tapita course? Absolutely.
It's a fabulous facility over there. I'm very happy. We've spoken to a number of the professionals. Tygo O'Shea has been very good to us. He's 9-time champion jockey here and 20 years here. And so various discussions, and I'd be very happy that that's the place to have it. It's quieter for the horses. It's closer to Nova, or the quarantine yard where the horses will be. And they'll be able to get very familiar with that track themselves over the coming days before they breeze. So we'd be of the opinion that that should go very well.
And are you also thinking maybe breezing on all weathers better for them at that stage of their development?
Well, as you know, this is the 24th of March of the sale. It's an early breeze from European terms. It'll be the earliest one that there has been. A lot of these horses have been purchased from Keenan, Book 1, 2, 3, 4, Goff's Orby, Goff Sportsman, and the Newmarket sales as well. So it's a short enough prep to come to March. The key is that they're going to be breezing up in 23-24 seconds. We're doing a strong 3-part swing for 2 furlongs and running out. We don't really want, there will be no official clocks, and we don't want to have that. The idea is the horses will not be fully revved. They're not racing for another 3 or 4 or 5 months. They're going to get downtime once the sale is over. So it's a view to having a horse for the future that can train for many seasons and hopefully win races for many seasons.
And you've already had really good interest and take-up, and you should have no problem getting the number of horses and the quality that you want.
Yes, it's all about quality, and you were quite right there. You know, this is the vision of, obviously, His Highness Sheikh Rashid, the Major General Mohammed Essa, and Salim bin Gadieh. And we want horses that will train on and will do well, and quality horses that will remain sound for training. So we're picking and choosing the horses that way, that have good conformation, good movement, strength in their bodies, and a pedigree hopefully to go with it, and that we can produce horses that will be of the quality that's expected here to go forward. It'll be the first time they've really had raw material to train here. I know breeze-ups are not really raw, but it's pretty close. And that's the ethos behind it, and that's where we're looking forward to.
And if people are coming from elsewhere in the GCC to buy at this sale, the horses will need to remain here for quarantine reasons for a short time before going on to Saudi or wherever?
As you're familiar, normally horses that would be sold here have to stay here for 6 months or a year and race here. That has been removed on this occasion. So what we have is they will do the quarantine of 10 days, and then they will be outside of quarantine. They have another 30 days to stay in Dubai, and then they can go to whatever country that they were purchased in. In fact, if they were going back to Britain or Ireland or anywhere in Europe, they can go straight back, because they're only in on temporary passes until they're sold. So that has been looked at and taken care of, and it's very exciting that all of the GCC countries and the greater world can participate. And as I've had a number of inquiries coming from the UK of people that want to purchase from there and take the horses back. So it's quite exciting, that part, you know.
And of course, that week, Dubai World Cup week, everyone's here. A lot of influential owners and their representatives are here anyway.
Yeah, that's the thinking process that went behind the whole setup of it. Is first and foremost was to get quality horses that can be trained for a sustainable period of years, and that can obviously go and win races. And the whole Middle East sector is amalgamated with race programs, and they're upping their entire game. So this is the start of the feed for that process. It's ideal being the Dubai World Cup week, and Sheikh Mohammed wants to make a statement to the world that we will have sales in this part of the world, and that they will go on to be successful racehorses. So it's a perfect platform. Those 7 GCC countries will be here, and the greater part of the world, as you know, because it's all the horses come in and from the various destinations in the world. And we're hoping to catch a bit of attention and start something that could be very, very prosperous going forward.